police officer asked me yesterday when she was telling me that I had to move my van, which I got to do. That's my journey today. I just don't know how. Low on funds, nor do I know where to park it. And she says, while you live in your van, don't you have a job? It's so funny, man. It's like, it just shows you how a lot of Americans they're out of touch. And these people who are out of touch are living paycheck to paycheck. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. They like to look at things, the glass halfway full, or whatever that saying is. It's all coping to me. I like to look at what the truth is, looking at you smack dead in the face. And I told her, it's not going to get me out of poverty. I've always had a full-time job. I think that's why a lot of people is turning to YouTube. Because the full-time jobs are not working anymore. You have more sex workers than you have teachers, as far as the women go. You have a lot of guys who are going to fighting, whether it's boxing or MMA, damaging their whole body because that's the only way you can make it. Working a 9 to 5 will put you in poverty. It's not going to take you out. It's barely enough to hang on. So that's not the answer. It's not the answer, man. A lot of Americans really, get a job. That's the angel right there that's just going to save you. Is having an American job. Well, if this country's so great, this is what you hear all the time. If this country's so bad, why does everybody want to come here? Because America, over the last 60 years, come on, man, y'all need to think. Y'all need to do some research. That's an easy answer. America, over the last 60 years longer, has a PhD in taking from other countries. Taking all of their resources. They're not coming over here because America is all that great. They coming over here because they were born into poverty and they heard that America was great. But what no one is telling them is that America had already took all their stuff before they were born. So they were born into poverty. That's why they want to come here. Because they heard that there's opportunity. But if they were told the truth, that their opportunities have been taken out of their own countries long time ago. And so you have a new generation of people who are like America, like Americans are about to go through. And America, you're not going to be able to hitchhike your way to Russia. You're not going to be able to do all that. You're going to have to suffer. Sad, man. It's really, really sad. What's sad is that the American people, they won't wake up. They keep thinking that voting is going to do something. I don't know when y'all will. I don't know when you people wake up, you're going to be ready to burn this down. And that's it. Your life and everything will be changed. Lives will be taken. Children will be starving and dead by the time y'all wake up. In America, you will do damage. You're going to do it. You, America, is going to tear this place apart. And you're going to be so angry, but your anger is your fault. Because you listen to Uncle Sam. You listen to that way of life. That's not life. The American way of life is not real life. That's not life, you guys. It's not life. You're listening to the rich. And so you're behaving like them and you're just a manager at Subway. That's crazy. All of you are like that because you all like to talk about each other like the people who are in the middle class or like to look down on the people. You're in the middle class. Things could be taken away from you so quick. You're just a step up. There's homeless, there's the poor, and then there's the middle class. The middle class is becoming the poor, and the poor is becoming the homeless. So stop thinking and stop listening to these people who own the subways. That's not middle class, okay? You own Walmart, that's not middle class. When you making millions and millions and bringing in millions, that's not middle class no more. You're up there. America, y'all gonna bring this place down yourselves. You'll see. And it's your fault. It's your fault because you keep thinking that you're free. You keep thinking just because you could go to a coffee shop and have different 21 flavors that you can choose from, that's freedom. You think just because you're a woman, you could be dressed half naked and have sex with any man you want to. That's freedom. That's called selling your soul. You all been tricked. And you won't realize that until you're dead already. Because you're too hard-headed to realize it while you're alive. You think everything is fun and games. You think America is going to be saved and everything's going to be feeling good and cozy and all that. America's a dump. It's a horrible place to be. We'll go to those other countries who are suffering. Suffering why? Because of America? See, every time y'all say that, you lose. Still, it's because of America. Why those places are suffering. Why they have no water. Mexico, what do they do with Mexico's water? They gave all the new generation of people in Mexico soda. You know why? Because Coca-Cola went down there and took all the water, and that's just the news that leaked out that we've heard about in the last 15 years. But America's been doing that forever. Like, are you kidding me? How do you think all this abundant? America is the biggest consumer, not because it makes its own stuff. It doesn't make anything. It prints dollars. America stopped making things in the 70s and in the 60s. And come on, man. When are y'all going to wake up and realize you're just a slave? Stop turning against each other. You're a slave, man. All of you are. The government owes you. It's funny when they say like, oh, all these handouts, these government handouts. Are you kidding me? Are you for real right now? Are you for real? Like, how stupid are you? Like, you think you're smart because you're making money and all this, right? You're really dumb. When you say stuff like that, you're dumb. Because all you have to do is do some research. And realize that anytime you print fiat currency that's not backed up by actual money, like silver and or gold and or silver, your people are going to be homeless and in poverty. So when you make statements like that, it just shows me how uneducated you really are. But you think you are educated, though. And you think that what you say that's the sum of all. No, what I'm saying is the sum of all. Go do your research. What I'm saying is the sum of all. If you print money that's not backed up by if you print currency, Because there's a difference. That's not backed up by actual money. The people of that country are going to be homeless. That's a fact. Go study. Go do your research. If you don't want to do that because it make you feel uncomfortable, then stop having opinions. Because they're like buttholes. Everyone has one. And what I'm saying is not my opinion. You wish it was. You wish it was my opinion. It's not. Go learn about the monetary system of America. It won't take you that long to figure out you're going to be poor. You're going to be homeless. You're already poor. You're going to be homeless very soon too. And that's why I always have that message of help each other. Stop believing in this. When I get a little money, God says the one who has a lot of money gives little. When he has a little bit of money, he gives a little. When he has a lot of money, he gives none. He don't want to, he's not trying to. Yet some of us, when we have money who know about God, we're happy. We're looking for that homeless person. We're looking for that one who has less than us. Just so I can share. I have a piece of bread I want to share. Oh, but you don't have much. Why are you sharing with him? You don't even have enough to last you till tomorrow. Well, this person could die today from starvation. So let me break off a little bit. Well, the homeless, they don't want to get better. Why? To get back into slavery job with slavery wages and hoping and wishing your way you'll be in an apartment or a house one day? Those are just hopes and wishes and dreams. But what's a fact is you gonna work. You gonna work. And you're gonna work until you are uncomfortable, until your health takes a toll on you. You're gonna work. And you better show up on time. We don't care about none of your health and all that. Show up on time with a smile on your face. If not, I'm writing you up. That's one of your warnings. We'll replace you with the next desperate person who ain't gonna last but no longer than 6 months. People are tired, man. People are tired. Yeah. And they should be. You don't hear about them because they're not going to be making YouTube videos. They're way too in poverty to even be thinking like that. Oh, whose fault is that? It's your government's fault. Stop believing when these people who got a little money in their pocket saying that it's your fault. Your only fault is, you know what your fault is, America? Is that you follow behind the rich and you pay and you take in what they say. And what they say is futile. Little to nothing. All they can teach you is how to sell your soul to make a buck. Every rich person is not selling their soul. That is true. But if we could put it on a scale, believe me, the majority are. And they think that because they're not standing on the corner selling dope, that it's okay. Oh, but a CEO of a healthcare company can sell dope. But because he's legal, he's not a dope dealer. Man, get out of here. You know, I remember one time having an interview for a security job. And wasn't paying much, like $15 an hour. And he told me, oh yeah, one of your duties are, sometime the homeless are sleeping in the parking structures, you're gonna have to kick them out. I said, sir, I'm gonna do you one favor. Sorry to waste your time. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna kick myself out of this interview. I'm not selling my soul. Oh, but maybe if it was $25 an hour, you would have sold your soul. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. First of all, you're talking to a person who used to be 15 years ago a male dancer. I gave all that up because it's not right. So you think me kicking out the homeless for 25 bucks an hour is I'm going to take that job? Absolutely not. So no, when it comes to these police and they're like, well, I got to do my job. Nope. I have no love for that. Choose something else. If you got to work a job where you got to kick out, where 85% of your protection is giving out tickets and just kicking people out, just kicking down people who are already down. Come on. And that's 85%. You're not in LA. You're not in Compton, Watts, or Inglewood. Now those cops, I give them I give them their due. You need to pay them more because their life is on the line. Even though America has created gang members, America, you created that through poverty and racism. You created that. So people have no choice but to click up together, which will happen again. Except it's not going to just be some brown people. It's going to be everybody. Or the police in Chicago, right? I give those cops credit. The rest of you, because you want your city to be gold with gold pavement and gold streets, keep the bums and niggas out. That includes the poor white man too. They really hate y'all. The government, these elites, they really hate poor white people because they feel like you're white. You should have saw the gold towards the devil and taken it and be rich like us. What's wrong with you? Well, some white people in America ain't that stupid. They rather get an honest dollar than to sell their soul to be like you. But y'all are hated. White poor people are hated more than anybody in America by the elites and other white people. They shame them like, ugh, you should not. Ugh, my goodness, come on, this is the land of opportunity, especially for you. Why are you poor? Because something is really, really wrong with the system. And that system is money printing. I need you to educate yourself, people. Having a regular old, these jobs are not going to cut it. So, I got to try to get this van started. It's a little warmed up out here. I got to get someone to get a jump. I don't know, man. All I know is I can't lose this van. I can't lose this van. This is all that I have. This is all that I have, man. So, hey, enjoy your day, Try to survive out there. And be helpful. Come together. Don't split apart. Come together. Because you're going to need it.